You guys do the countdown. Ready? 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What time? Let me get by y'all. Yo, y'all niggas is gonna start protests. Don't you have anything? Let me get by y'all.
There's a staircase. You gotta go that way.
Alright, let me get by. Let me do that. I could do that.
Super Mario, if you're gonna jump over here like that.
Of course, we want to thank all of you for turning out in front of me, behind me. Unbelievable. Thank you, everybody. Hey, there's a lot of you, and it's very hot. So if anyone feels like they're going to pass out, not feeling well, please just raise your hand, give room for each other, get them out. We'll get some EMTs to you and take care of you, please. So take care, look out for each other. That's rule number one. I want to introduce some very important people on stage who were integral in making this happen as well. Manhattan Borough President Mark Levine. Assemblywoman Grace Lee. And District 2 Councilwoman Carlina Rivera.
LES out here today? Any cool cats out here today? That's what I thought. I'm proud to be your borough president, Mark Levine. Now, you know, Brooklyn's got Biggie. We know that hip hop was born in the Bronx, but Beastie Boys Square is in Manhattan. Let the record show. And I'm gonna say something a little controversial, but the best era of hip hop, late 80s, early 90s. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. We would not be here today if not for two people. First, give it up for Councilmember Chris Marte. You have no idea how hard it is to get a street renamed in New York. He did it. But I want to shout out Leroy McCarthy. He's up there in the balcony. Nobody has done more to commemorate hip hop in the streets of New York City than Leroy. Leroy, how many streets have you done now? You got Tupac, you got Biggie. He's up to like 10 streets for hip hop legends. But none was harder than Beastie Boys Square. He started this fight when the Beastie Boys entered the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 2012, I think that was. 2012. 10 years it took him. He went to the community board, they rejected him. Not only did they reject him, they said, you can't even come back for 5 years. Leroy said, no problem, I'll wait. And he came back. You could not go to City Hall without Leroy saying, don't forget Beastie Boys Square. Lower East Side, make some noise!
We have to give it up again to Leroy for everything he has done for the city, for hip-hop, and this square. If it wasn't for him, none of us would be here. So let's give it up for Leroy! This is crazy. I remember when I was 13, I saw the video Intergalactic.
If you try to knock me, you'll get mocked. I'll stir fry you in my wok.
I literally told myself, I have to go to Japan. The next summer, I got a full scholarship, went to Japan. Yeah. I'm honored to have a special gift, and a special gift to have the official Beastie Boys song. And I have the honor to introduce the two coolest cats ever! Have Rock!
Boys, we want the boys.
And Mike B!
All right.
This is fucking weird. Thanks everyone. Shit. Thanks everyone for coming out. Thank you. It's a little hot out here. So look, all right, I gotta. Sound man. Make my mic sound like KRS. All right. Hello.
What's gonna happen, Adam, if he doesn't make your mic sound nice?
This is just a family event, Mike. I'm not gonna please. All right, I'm standing away from Mike. All right. First of all, I want to thank Leroy McCarthy. Yeah. This whole thing, you've heard about him now. I didn't know there was going to be other people speaking today. So sorry if I'm saying what they said. Anyways, this whole thing was his idea, and he pushed and pushed to make it happen just for the love of rap music. And thank you. We appreciate it. It's fucking cool.
Thank you, Leroy. Thank you, all the city council members. I know it was a long road or a multi-year battle to make this happen, I guess. But thank you. And what else? I just have to shout out like my mom and dad who are no longer with me, but we always, I grew up here in Manhattan, and we always come to Lower East Side to eat. And then later in life, like for Adam and I, like the Lower East Side, we grew up elsewhere, but like the Lower East Side was this place, like that was the cool place that we wanted to go and hang out, and somehow, it was, the Lower East Side was gracious enough to have us and host us and let us see so much incredible music. So I also want to thank New York City in the form of all this incredible music that we grew up on, that formed us, that we could not have ever been what we have become without growing up here in New York City and hearing all this incredible music, being around all this incredible art, being just around all these incredible people. It's only New York City. So thank you so much, y'all. And then,
this is gonna be a weird one. I want to thank everyone that loves Beastie Boys music. I don't really understand why. Like I don't know, but I know that I love it, and so in some way that makes us kind of friends, right? Like we bonded over these weird records that we made. So thank you.
I think for Adam and I, and of course MCA Adam Yauk, when we were all kids, the second we heard rap music, it was so revolutionary and so exciting. The fact that we somehow got to go from being like kids, literally kids, listening to every hip-hop record, mixtape, song we could possibly find and memorize every word, thinking that somehow we would actually be able to make a rap record and go on to make those rap records. And then now here we are all these years later. Just thank you so much for everybody that, informed and inspired us. And I would be remiss, I just gotta really thank Adam Yauk, MCA.
Thank you for teaching us, what to look at, what to listen to, what to wear, how to love, how to live. Thank you, New York.
He was our brother on this journey this amazing journey we all got to go through. And I mean, his mom, Frances, Lower East Side person, and
we walk around these streets and we don't really think about who they're named after, right? Like Ludlow Street, Rivington Street, Father Demo Square. I don't know. I don't really think about it. I don't really think about it. But I don't think about it that much. But it makes me really happy to know that some kid on their way to school 50 years from now is going to pass by this and look up and be like, what the fuck is a Beastie Boy? Why did they get a square? Just like I did when I was a kid, looking at Perry Street, Charles Street, wondering what it was about.
Beastie Boys!